Anyone that shakes your hand hard is soft and really displaying all their insecurities in that short, brief moment. Anyone that is shaking your hand in a hard manner, like trying to crush your hand, like if you've ever worked in retail or if you've ever worked in a factory, they have what's called a cardboard crusher. Somebody knows where I'm taking this. If you have shaken somebody's hand and it's like they try to crush your hand or pull you to them, you don't even know this person. Maybe your uncle will do that to you because he's like bigger than you or overpowering you in size or something. You're like 8 years old. It's your uncle or your older cousin, you know? But when a person does that to you and you don't even know them, it's usually a sign that, and it could be from family too. So you gotta watch certain relatives or anybody that shakes your hand like that, rather. But when a random Ronald shakes your hand like that, you can't trust that person, and that person's intentions will not be good to you or good for you. And I'm gonna tell you why. You can't trust people who display certain characteristics and certain behaviors, because whether they're aware of them giving this off. Anyway, you see, everybody loves Druuill. It was the other day this actually happened to me, and the person almost just like jerked me to him, like pulled me to them, and I just it caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it, because otherwise I'd have pulled this person towards me and probably pulled him onto the ground. But people tend to do things like that. They think they're cool, and they think they're better than you, and they're actually inferior and jealous of you. So you think people are cool. That's what I meant to say. You think people are cool, and you go to have trust in people. You go to be a normal person to the people around you, to the people you work with, to the people in your organization, to the people in your neighborhood, to the people at your church, to the people at the places you frequently go to, maybe even some friends or other people you're introduced to. And it's not that you have to be on the lookout for people like this. I'm not saying for you to look for every little thing that people are doing. No, it's not that kind of party. But what kind of party it is whatever tune a person is playing their banjo to, or whatever tune or rhythm a person is dancing to. Sometimes people are dancing to a rhythm that's off beat to the frequency that you're on, or to the vibration that you're on. And this person just is a little insecure. Maybe they're jealous of you. More than likely, that's what it is. They have something that they're dealing with, and it's showing itself through their body language. It's showing itself through their actions. This person is trying to hide how they feel toward you, but they're consciously displaying it. Like, they're displaying it, but they're unconscious to the fact that a person could possibly be aware of it. So they're unaware that you're aware to who they are. Most people wouldn't pick up on that. They'd just be like, wow, that person just shook my hand really hard, or wow, that person got a strong grip or something. When people go to display things like that, it's them trying to display how they're better than you in some kind of way. Maybe they're trying to display they're stronger than you. Maybe they're trying to display that you're not better than them. But don't take it to heart. Just look at this person as a joke. See this person as someone that you shouldn't take serious. Don't take it serious. Don't take it to heart. Don't look at this person like they're worth anything that they're not. All right, don't look at this person like they're worth anything. All right, this person is worth nothing. This person is worthless. So don't look at them as a problem. Don't see them as an issue. Don't see them as something that's going to cause you grief in the future. Like, don't be planning out bad situations or negative interactions with people who are negative to you. Like, pretty much don't expect from them what they show. They are going to be who they are. You have to expect someone to be who they are, but just don't expect them to be that to you. That's all I'm saying. All right. Expect them to be who they are, but away from you. You don't necessarily have to continue to talk to this person. Don't feel like you need to talk to everyone. This may be a job setting where you have people who are shaking your hand real hard because they're jealous of you and they wish they could be you, or they're upset that you're better than them in some type of way or some area of life. So what they do is they display their hate towards you in certain ways. Recently, I've had someone shake my hand like that, and this was someone that I thought would show me what I needed to know, tell me what I needed to know, direct me the right way. And this is also what's pushing me out of the job market. This is what's pushing me into wanting to be an entrepreneur. This is what's pushing me into wanting to work for myself. This is what's pushing me into sacrificing my leisure time to invest in studying, to invest in research, to invest in learning, so I won't have to deal with a-holes like that. This person was supposed to be showing me the ropes, but they showed me the rope all right. They showed me the rope, helped me put my head through it, and tried to get me to kick the chair from underneath my feet. Hey, kick that chair underneath your feet. All right, sure, gotcha, boss. So that didn't happen. So the person basically who shook my hand real hard, and I'm not trying to go into a whole story here, but I'm giving you insight and detail on what these types of people are capable of and what their real intent is toward you. So when you have someone shake your hand and they almost try to break your hand, that's someone that is a hater. That's someone that is low-key jealous, and that's someone that you can't trust. All right, this person who shook my hand like that, they misinformed me about the job duties. So this person was most likely a hater. When I work with people, I have no fear of somebody taking my spot. I do so good of a job, I don't have to worry about that. But there are people who will be jealous of how hard you work. And I see that with working for myself. The amount of work that I put in on things, usually people don't do. I remember when I was a janitor and I was cleaning, and the gentleman was like, yo, you're cleaning those too much, or you're putting a little bit, they don't have to be that clean. Basically telling me the job that I'm doing to tone it down, or I don't have to do that good of a job. The job you do is a reflection of who you are. So when you go to a place and you go to work, your uniform is a reflection of who you are. Your presentation of yourself is a reflection of who you are. The work that you do is a reflection of who you are. So with me knowing that, and that being drowned into me with get a job, get a job, get a job, you have to do good work if you want to, be called back, or you want to go back, or you want them to continue paying you. And with the amount of work and the work ethic that I have and the work that I put into things, I just know it's gonna that's usually 9 times out of 10, besides of who I am and what I look like, I know that's caused some issues for me on the job, because people can't mind their ucking business. People can't mind their chucking business. They need to be over there chucking themselves, focused on what they're chucking doing, and they over there worried about what the chuck you doing. About to make you go Chucky on somebody's body. Hypothetically speaking, of course. But it's just certain things that people do like this that just make you sick to your stomach when you're a real person. Because it's like, I can't stomach fake people. I can't stomach or fathom somebody purposely not wanting to do good to someone. And that's what you have in this world. And that's why I stay away from people like that. I'm not the type of person to shake your hand to break your hand. I'm not the type of person to give you false instructions. Hey, do this, do that, and this is the job, sir. I'm not here to do that. So there are a lot of fake people that you have to encounter and that you have to deal with, but I don't have it in me to personally deal with that. I don't want to be around that. I've dealt with so much of that in my life. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me want to hurl. It makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to go into business for myself so I won't have to be around these people. Usually the worst thing one of these people could tell me now is no. And I may have to find other ways of going about providing for myself. But it's better than doing nothing. And if you do something, it'll open some doors for you. If you do something, it'll lead you in the right direction. If you do something, if you do all you can do, then and that's all you can do, but you still do all you can do, the universe will work in your favor. So whether somebody goes to shake your hand or break your hand, they're not going to be able to stop you. But you just have to make sure that you keep an eye on this person. This is the same person that will tell you something is right and then have you doing something totally wrong. Have you doing something you don't have no business doing. Have you doing something you're not supposed to be doing. So usually a person that does this is fake. They're not real, and that's a sign. That's a sign that someone is fake. That's a sign that someone isn't real. That's a sign that this person would do something to see something bad happen to you. I mean, and it's not necessarily a direct sign of it, like they shook your hand, now they're gonna go do something bad to you. It's a sign of that person's character. It's a sign of what that person is capable of. It's a sign of what this person could possibly be plotting, planning, and scheming on you. Scheming on your dreaming. So, me personally, these types of behaviors push me to just want to work for myself. They push me to want to go into business for myself. So, a lot of people, they can't handle their insecurities and they try to make it an issue for you and they try to make it your fault. So you're going to have patience with people like this and limit your contact with them. Or you're just going to have to get away from them altogether and start over and start fresh. And there's nothing wrong with that. God has something for you. God has a place for you. It just may not be where you're trying to place yourself. So to anybody out there that's dealing with ignorant people, dealing with jealous people, dealing with the type of brothers that Joseph had, they threw him in a ditch. Imagine being thrown in a ditch and not knowing what's going to become of you, not knowing where you're going, not knowing how life is going to go for you. The uncertainty can affect you in a way that can become negative if you let it. Uncertainty is just a time for you to get certain with God. That's all uncertainty is. Uncertainty is a time for you to get certain with your priorities. If you're uncertain, you better get certain. And all that takes is some action. All that takes is some steps. Do some things to reverse how you feel. Do some things to get rid of that anxiety, to get rid of that negativity. Next time that person goes to shake your hand, give them a pound. But what I experienced is that's the only type of handshake I got from those people at that job. And after how I feel about it, if one of them if I was to go shake somebody's hand like that one more time, I'd probably punch them in the face. And I'm just keeping it real, because when you're a grown man, you don't have time for people's games, but people like to play games. Meditation is good. Prayer is good. Right now, where I'm at in life, I just have to make sure that I keep a low stress level, because I'm working towards becoming something, and I'm working towards doing something with my life, and I'm working towards getting where I would like to be in life. And it's not an easy process. There's difficulties, there's stress, there's negative people, there's your own demons and your own negatives that you have to fight and overcome. And when you're a serious person, people just like to play with you. When you're a serious person who's focused, that cares about certain things in life that you see a lot of the people in the world not caring about, you're on a higher level. Also, yes, you're targeted, but I don't want to make that the premise of every video, and I don't want to make excuses for that. Targeted doesn't mean broke. Targeted doesn't mean unable. Targeted doesn't mean poor. Targeted doesn't mean you can't. Targeted doesn't mean you won't. Targeted doesn't mean things won't work out in your favor. All right, God sees everything that these people are doing. Let him handle it, and he'll destroy them for their wicked, evil behavior and their trifling ass ways. A lot of these people would probably run if they saw you coming, if y'all were on the street. Anybody that shakes your hand hard is soft. They're a coward, a biatch. In men's clothing, they got a skirt underneath them slacks. I tell you, you could the frillies from their skirt is puffing out their pant leg. They got a pink. They got a pink undershirt somewhere. They got some pink drawers somewhere. This bird, like, people like this will try to grind your gears, try to upset you. So you just gotta let them go, and you gotta let what they've done go. And if your hand is still in their hand when they're squeezing it hard, push their chest back immediately. Nobody got the right to shake your hand like that. Somebody shaking your hand and trying to squeeze it, push them back, shove the shit out of them. Don't you, and then put your finger in their face. Don't you grab on me like that. You hear me? Next time somebody does that to me, that's my plan. I'm shoving the shit out of them, and I'm pointing in their face like that. Don't you do that, sir. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. It's just, it catches you off guard. But now, after this video, you'll be ready for it. I done have my hand shooken twice like that within the span of 2 days. Within the span of a whole week. Dudes just shaking your hand like that. You came to the point where it's like they got a jealous routine. They just grab your stuff before you could even grab theirs. That's what they do, and they just squeeze real hard on your hand. That's really means to slap the piss out of somebody. Like, imagine being at a function or something. Somebody walking up to you and doing that. Man, I'm pushing them back, and I'm putting my finger in their face. You know, don't automatically just slap somebody. But put some distance between you and them. You ain't gotta shove them all hard, but just put your hand on their chest real quick and just move them back, and then be like, yo, I don't know who you think you're dealing with, but not me. That's the best way I would handle that. That's the best way I would handle that. Sometimes you do have to get physical with people. Sometimes somebody's putting the squeeze on you, you gotta put the squeeze on them back and grab them back. I'm not advocating violence. I'm not advocating getting into any disgruntles. I'm not advocating getting into anything physical. What I am advocating is you standing up for yourself and doing things that will allow you to feel comfortable and remain feeling positive about yourself. Who wants to walk off angry from a situation because somebody just took a dump on them? Or who wants to feel like somebody took a dump on them? Nobody. Nobody wants to feel like somebody's ishing on them. So don't let people ish on you, even if it's something as little and as petty as a handshake. Because people that are jealous of your shoe size or any other size or your height or whatever it is, they don't have the right to treat you however they want. They don't have the right to walk all over you or disrespect you or treat you any kind of way. Especially if they're a coward. A person that doesn't give you a fair advantage or a fair match or fair fight, that person's scared of you, and they're a coward, and they're scared of what you would really do to them if they got the chance. The person's a punk. So you gotta, and what it really is between men, and I know there's probably other things for like females. I'm not sure what would a female would do to another female to like what would the female equivalent be of like a hard male handshake. But like when a man is doing that, they're letting you know that you're more manly than them. This person could be swole. This person could be 250 pounds. This person could be 6'12", 7'12", which is, you know, 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever. This person could be 6'11", 7'11", 250 and be Shaq size or something. I don't know. But they can still be insecure of you and try to shake your hand and break your hand. People are intimidated by your masculinity. People are intimidated by your manhood. And I'm not talking about what's between your legs. I'm talking about just your essence, your vibe as a man. You got other dudes who ain't men out here. You got other dudes who are insecure out here. You got other dudes that don't know how to be men out here. Best thing they know how to do is give you a rough handshake to try to display some type of masculinity, but it's fraudulent. It's fake. They're scared of you. They're intimidated by you. They're cowards. The handshake ain't matching their smile. This person's two-faced. This person will smile in your face and act one way, but behind closed doors be doing you another way. Or they'll give you the wrong information and have you believing it's the right information. This is the types of things people like this do. This is why you can't trust people like that. God lets us take witness to these things so that way we can prevent any negativity between us and these people. We could prevent any bad happenings, and we know what type of time they're on. So if somebody goes to shake your hand like that, they didn't just shake your hand like that by accident. No. That person is feeling some type of way toward you and everything that you represent, and it's something that they see, something that they feel, something that they realize about you that they don't like because it makes them feel bad about themselves. No one likes to feel bad about themselves, but these types of people, narcissists, they go about trying to hurt you, literally, figuratively, because you hurt their pride. You hurt their ego. You look better in the uniform than they do. You look better in the suit jacket than they do. Got on the same uniform, but you had the nerve to show up looking better in it. You had the nerve to show up looking good in it. They just go to work. They don't go to work and get the same type of love you get. You go to that job, they get a hey, hello. You go to that job, you get a hey, how you doing? They go to that job, oh, hello, sir. You go to that job, hello, sir. Honey's on you. Honey's on you like a bee in a beehive. Honey's is on you. Them little sugar dumplings is on you. Them sweethearts is on you. Them lovely ladies is on you. And for every other reason, they got an attitude. And for every other reason, maybe their cat jumped out the window. Maybe their dog ran away. Something ran away. Probably too much negative energy, as Frederick Eichencoder would say. Too much negative energy. So when you have people who want to try to portray themselves as domineering or overly tough or hard, it's usually because they're trying to make up for something. 9 times out of 10. Sometimes I'd give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Everybody's been saying that lately. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 that this person is feeling some type of way about you because you hurt their pride. You hurt their ego. You stepped all over that snake. You squished the squash out of that scorpion. And now they want to take it out on you because you hurt them. Hurt people, and narcissists hurt people, not just energy kind of thing. They don't want to just hurt you mentally or torture you spiritually. No, they want to hurt you physically too. But these handshakes that they don't even give you a chance to squeeze their hand back. They just grab your fingers and squeeze them. That's a coward move. That's a biatch move. Shows you're soft. Shows you're weak. Shows you ain't got no damn heart. And it shows how jealous they are of you. So when you deal with someone like this, just know this is somebody that you got to pray for. This is somebody that you got to whatever. And this is someone you have to pray for. And whatever's on them, you got to pray against it. That's what the situation you have to deal with when you're dealing with. That's what you have to do when you're dealing with someone like this in a situation like this. You got to pray for this person, and you got to pray against the spirit and the demon that's on them and possessing them. Pray that they see the light. Pray they get some help. It'll do you a lot better than stating the obvious. This person is a narcissist and they're doing this and they're bothering me. You're a narcissist. You're this. That's frustration. That's anger. That's sadness. That's maybe possibly even some other stuff. So when you pray for them and you send good energy out, it always comes back to you. Whatever you put your attention on or whatever you put your energy into is going to grow. So this is just another PSA announcement, another positive Druuill announcement, all right, for these cowards out here that are afraid of what they see in you, afraid of the future that they know you're going to possess, afraid of all the good things that they know are coming your way. They see you wearing your coat, your colorful coat, and they're constantly trying to put you in a ditch. They're jealous of you because they can smell your dream on you. You may not even told them you want to become successful. They stalking you on social media. They're stalking your Facebook, stalking your Instagram, stalking your YouTube channel, not even commenting, liking, or subscribing, or sending a super chat, or donating to your Cash App or your PayPal. They just got the nerve just to be watching, just to be hovering, hoovering, doing the narcissist. Doing it in the narc, doing it in the narc. Oh yeah, he's a narc. Oh yeah, she's a narc. Doing it with the narcs, doing it with the narcs. Oh yeah, there's some narcs. Oh yeah, there's some narcs. That might be that song is too old for me, but that may be song too old for some of my viewers. Some of these people, hey, old is gold, by the way. But some of these people be like, what the hell does young boy know about that? I asked them to play that on the radio one time when I was in the car and relaxing and enjoying myself. I heard all these moans before the song came on. I said, whoa, they never played that part. I just got raised. Whoa. Whoa. All these female, whoa. Where's that coming from? All right, but anyway, they're soft. All right, they are soft. Anybody that would do that to another man without even like giving him a chance, you're not even gonna give this man a chance. That person is in competition with you. They had to grab your hand before you can grab theirs. You go to shake their hand like a man, they go to shake your hand like a wuss. They go to shake your hand like a puss, like a coward. They go to shake your hand like a damn coward. There's no need to squeeze the life out of somebody's hand. If you're not making lemonade out of me, I'm not gonna like you. They man, they sweet. They trying to make some lemonade. They whatever they think, they got the wrong idea. And it's like you get caught off guard because of the setting. All the professional people out there, it's okay to slightly and lightly get professionally unprofessional in certain situations. If you didn't know it was coming, if you didn't know people were like that, you can't blame yourself. Some people are just pure, genuine trash. Need to be standing outside whatever day the garbage dump truck comes to get picked up. I'm sure they wouldn't get missed. Oh, look at this pile over here. Help me with this. It's a lot. I need your help. Real men don't act like that. Real people don't act like that. But your authenticity, your realness, who you are, you're not faking. You ain't even gotta, it's not even all crazy. You ain't even gotta do nothing all wild to be authentic or real. All you do is just gotta be true to yourself, be who you are, and that's it. Not be messed up to anybody else. Treat people how you want to be treated. It's not hard, but you have people that just don't care about that because they feel so terrible about themselves. They're going to spread it to the next man or to the next person. and I feel bad and I'm angry or something's wrong with me, I just don't say nothing. Not taking it out on someone else is not going to change it. But a narcissist, they don't think that far into it. They just don't care. You hurt me, I'm hurting you. You made me feel a certain type of way about myself. Crushed ego. They want to, when you crush their ego, they're gonna want to crush your hand. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Pound the like button, pound the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. And if they try to shake your hand again, just look at them like they're crazy. Look at them, look at their hand, look at them, look at their hand. Just walk away. Peace.